How's it going, Webheads? My name is Ryan Walsh, and this is my brand new segment, Webhead Movie News. And this is Webhead Movie News, Episode 2. Today on Webhead Movie News, we're going to be talking about the Lion King casting. There's been 2 castings confirmed, so we're going to be talking about that. There's a lot of XMen news that dropped about the XMen universe, or Fox's universe of the XMen, all the movies. We're also going to be talking about Wonder Woman. They've cast a villain, they've announced the villain, so we're going to be talking about that. Also, we're going to be doing a lot of talking about Han Solo, a picture dropped. We're going to be doing a lot about talking about that. So make sure to stay tuned. So a big piece of news dropped about the new live-action Lion King movie that Jon Favreau, who directed The Jungle Book, is going to be directing this movie. And he did a great job with that movie. It was probably the first time I've ever seen a movie where they had talking animals, and it didn't feel like, you know, like in the old movies where they have like just the bottom mouth moving, and it looks so bad and so fake. This one didn't. It looked amazing. He did a great job with the movie. And he has, well, the studios come out and announced that 2 people have been cast in the roles of Simba and Mufasa. The first one I'll talk about is Donald Glover is confirmed to be playing Simba. Donald Glover's been doing a lot of stuff lately. He's been cast in the new Han Solo movie. He's going to be playing Lando. He's been doing a lot of stuff lately, a lot of stuff on TV. And honestly, I think this is really good for the movie. They have really good actor playing Simba. And the thing is that I've noticed with Jon Favreau movies, especially like if you look at Jungle Book, it had like Bill Murray, Ben Kingsley, a lot of really like talented actors doing the voices for these animated creatures. And it really worked for the Jungle Book, so I'm really looking forward to this. And James Earl Jones has been cast as Mufasa. He played Mufasa in the original movie, so it's always cool to be looking at doing it right, and basically doing it the same way as the animated movie when it came out. Really good for that part. I'm really excited for that casting. Really, really cool stuff. And it makes me really excited for this movie. I think they're going to be doing, like, I didn't like the original animated Jungle Book. I thought it was so boring. And when I first saw the Jungle Book in theaters, I was like, that's probably going to be okay or whatever. It blew me away. It was so awesome. They even made the songs sound really cool, and it didn't sound cheesy or corny. Everything looked really good. And that's the most technologically advanced movie there is to date. Everything is basically CG. Everything is animated, just digitally put in the movie, and the only one that isn't is the actor who played Mowgli. So I think they're going to be doing a really good job making it really cool for the Lion King. I know most people like don't touch it, but I say touch it. It'll be really cool. Alrighty, the next piece of news that came out is a bunch of stuff on X-Men. So I'm going to kind of run it down for you guys, and I'll talk about it and go over who's doing what, stuff like that, okay? So the first thing that came out about Simon Kinberg, and you know, Simon Kinberg is, if you guys are not familiar with him, let me look him up right. Let me see, I got some notes on him. He has written, what he has written so far, he did the screenplay and the story for X-Men Apocalypse. He's done stuff for Fantastic Four, X-Men Days of Future Past. He also did Sherlock Holmes and stuff like that. He's done good movies and he's done bad movies. He's also done like the screenplay for X-Men The Last Stand. So, and he's produced a lot of these X-Men movies and the Fantastic Four ones. So the thing is that I make the comparison of is you have Simon Kinberg, who's gone through really bad movies of the X-Men, but he's also done really, really good ones as well. He's helped out. Producing is a big job in the movie world, so it definitely has his hand in it too. And I compare him a lot to Kevin Feige in a way. Kevin Feige, I know a lot of people out there are going to be like, he's no Kevin Feige. Kevin Feige's like God. I completely agree with you. Kevin Feige's God. But you have to look at it like this. Kevin Feige, his first movie that he ever contributed in was the original X-Men movie. And he basically has been a part of all the Marvel movies all the way up until Marvel Studios became its own thing. They made Iron Man. He's been producer for that and really pushing that whole universe forward. But before that, he worked a lot on Ang Lee Hulk, horrible movie. Daredevil, a lot of these really, really crappy movies. And so it isn't really that big of a deal to me that Simon Kinberg's looking to direct and write the screenplay and the script for this new X-Men movie. I think it's a really good idea, and I think they got a guy that probably, to this day, he probably is just like, I know what bad movies are, I know how to make them, and I know how to make good movies. And you gotta give the guy a chance, because he's definitely gonna have the experience on his side. He definitely knows what to do and what not to do. He's had plenty of experience, guys. I say we give him a shot. And I think they're going to be doing the Dark Phoenix saga in the movie. I know they tried to do X-Men The Last Stand, but I know they want another crack at it. And I think they deserve it, especially how X-Men Apocalypse ended. Spoiler alert, major spoiler here. Like, when Apocalypse was defeated, it was basically because of the Phoenix. Jean Grey unleashed the Phoenix and killed Apocalypse. And that was just kind of like, a little teaser, like, it's coming. It is coming, and we need to watch out. Stuff like that. But it really gets me excited for what is to come. I'm very excited for that kind of stuff. But other than that, really excited for it. So the next bit is X-Force. Thank God. Oh my God. I'm so excited that X-Force has been announced. Thank you. Thank you, Fox. Thank you so much. So awesome, guys. So, with X-Force announced, Deadpool 2 is going to have Deadpool, obviously. It's going to have Cable and Domino, who are going to be appearing in that movie as well. That's been confirmed. You look at the end of Deadpool, it's confirmed, kind of. Except for Domino. Domino, I've never seen anything confirmed by her, but a lot of people are saying that she is, so I might have missed it. So, I'm basically going to say, yeah, she's probably confirmed. But, I tell you right now, it really does set it up, and my biggest thing is not with the writer. The writer is Joe Carnahan. Probably butchered that, but he is. Let me look it up here. So he has written for. Let's see. So he's written a couple episodes for The Blacklist. The Gray. He did the Gray screenplay, but he's also done the A-Team. Oh God, that screenplay. Really, really bad. But once again, he's done Mixture. Blacklist is very, very good TV series. And The Gray was a great movie. I don't care what anybody says. I love The Gray. Really, really good. But looking at it from there, it could go either way, guys. It could be really good. It could be really bad. I'm a little shaky on it, but, give the guy a chance. Don't knock it till you try it. So let's let him have it. I really just go back to what Marvel Studios has done. If you really think about it, like Joe and Anthony Russo, Yumi and Dupree, if you guys have heard that movie, the movie wasn't good. It's not good. But they did that movie. And then they did Captain America the Winter Soldier. So anything can happen, guys. It's like anything can happen as long as they're, they're put behind the right team. They have time to make these movies. As long as they just take their time, they don't push it and really try to force it. I think they'll be all good, and it'll be really good for the movies on that part. Now, with X-Force, I want to know, are they going to put Wolverine in it? And if they're going to put Wolverine in it, it's going to be Hugh Jackman, who said Logan was his last movie. But boatload of money just gets put on his front lawn. Don't think he's not going to come back. He very well might come back for either Deadpool 2 or X-Force. You never know. I want to see Wolverine in there, even if they recast him. I'm always a big contributor of the role is bigger than the actor. We can't just attach ourselves to the actor has to be this guy, has to be this guy. No, give him a chance. We don't know everything. Everyone was bashing on Ben Affleck, but I thought he did a great job. A lot of people maybe didn't think he did a great job, but he did a great job as Batman. He really was. He was a great Bruce Wayne. He was a great Batman. And those are two completely different characters if you think about it, but he played both really, really well. And he really understood the character, but everybody was bashing on him. Same with Heath Ledger. Everyone hated Heath Ledger. Now he's known as like the best Joker there is. So let's give him a chance. Let's give whoever steps into that role next, give him a chance, guys. Let's see if it's going to be good or not. Unless it's like a Jesse Eisenberg thing where it's just like, really? Really? He's Lex? Come on. But other than that, really excited for the new X-Force movie. Don't know when that's going to be coming out. No date has been confirmed, but we know it's coming, so it's really cool. Now, Drew Goddard on Deadpool 2. Deadpool 2, they lost the director of the first one, but it was just creative differences. And I actually believe that. Usually I don't believe the creative differences crap, but, you know, I do believe this one about the director. I forget his name, but he did an amazing job with the first one. The first Deadpool was exactly what everyone needed. A real breath of fresh air, guys. Really, really good movie. If you haven't seen Deadpool, go check it out. And it's just a really, really good movie. And I want Deadpool 2 to stick to the lower budget. That's what made it so good. They didn't make it such a big budget that it was going to be, you know, it's like world ending, all that. No, it didn't have to be. It's just kind of like Ant-Man. They didn't, I mean, it was a big budget movie, but it wasn't like they really made it a world ending thing. It was its own little thing and made it really cool. And that's what Deadpool is. It's contained in its own little universe. And it makes jokes at itself that they didn't give it a big enough budget, all that kind of stuff. I can't wait. Really, really cool. Breaking the fourth wall, all that kind of cool stuff. And I think Drew Goddard will do okay job. Let me look up. I have him right here. And he did the screenplay for The Martian. He did a screenplay for World War Z, Cabin in the Woods. So it's good and bad. He did a couple episodes for Daredevil. And, you know, take the good and bad, man. And, you know, I tell you right now, I think he's going to do a good job. I think they're going to make it cool. I think he's going to be working closely with Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds, you know, he's the reason that Deadpool even happened. And big contributor on it. He's producer. I trust in Ryan Reynolds because I know he's just like, one, we're taking our time. Two, we want to make this thing amazing. We want to make it just as good as the first one or even better. And they just... It looks like, honestly, with their Deadpool and their little X-Force thing, it looks like they're kind of acting like a Marvel Studios, where I wasn't the biggest fan of X-Men Apocalypse, but I did enjoy the movie a little bit, but it looks like those kind of X-Men films are going in a separate way. They're not really, you know, intertwining. Along with Logan. Heard really good things with Logan. Very excited to see that movie, but it looks like it's going to be with, like, Deadpool, you know, the rated R stuff, more than the actual, like, X-Men movies going on and forward. So, and I think the X-Men movies are going to stick to the 90s, while Deadpool and all that is going to be more of the current date, like 2017. So that will be really exciting too. Next bit of news, Han Solo. I will show you guys a picture. I'll be putting it down. It's right here. But Han Solo, it looks really cool. Han Solo, I'm really excited for. A lot of people are like, we don't need a Han Solo movie. I wouldn't mind on. Yeah, I'm okay. Honestly, Star Wars, for me, it's on a new high. I love The Force Awakens. That's my favorite Star Wars so far. I really like that movie. Rogue One, I thought was really, really, really cool. Really well done. And I like how this picture, if you look at the main actor, I forget his name, guys. Sorry, I apologize, but he looks like Han. He looks like Han. He looks like the younger Han. He really does. And I'm really excited for that. You know, he's got the longer hair. He looks so cool. And I love how they put Chewbacca there. It isn't like the guy that comes out in the suit, but it's like, just put Chewbacca in it. And it makes it really cool. The Millennium Falcon cockpit looks really cool. You got Donald Glover there. And looking like Lando. Man, oh man. And I'm actually very excited for the Han Solo movie, and I know a lot of Star Wars fan, like hardcore Star Wars fan. I'm a casual Star Wars fan. I don't know a ton about it, but I do know that a lot about the movies and all that, and I love learning about Star Wars. I'm going to try to start getting books, but I'm really glad that they're making a Han Solo movie. And yes, I want a Boba Fett movie. I don't care what anybody says. That would be cool. A bounty hunter movie. Yes, please. Sign me up. Sounds really, really cool. But on that, this picture looks really cool. I'm really excited for the movie. And everyone just looks like they're having a great time, you know? Not, like, I mean, obviously it's a set photo. You don't want to put everybody out there being like, oh, we don't really want to be a part of this movie. We don't like it. But it just looks really good, guys. I'm really happy that they're going through with that. Next bit of news is Wonder Woman. The new Toy Fair convention, they have shown toys of Ares. And if you guys don't know who Ares is Greek mythology, god of war. Oh my god, I'm so excited for this. That's the real, honestly, that's really the only Wonder Woman villain that I know. I don't really know much about Wonder Woman mythology. I never really looked into it, but Ares is definitely one of the just that's it. And like I think the other character that I know of is Cheetah. If I'm correct, I'm pretty sure Cheetah is the other villain that I know of. But Ares is, to me, the biggest Wonder Woman villain. And I'm really excited about this. And the actor that is playing Ares, sorry guys, is David Thewlis. I think that's his name. I don't want to butcher it. But he is actually famous for playing in the Harry Potter movies as Remus. If you guys know who Remus is. Big Harry Potter character. Unfortunately, spoiler alert, died in the last movie in the big battle. But really, really good in that. I actually like the actor. Was pretty good in that movie. But I'm just happy that they're putting. And you know, the thing is, he doesn't strike me as Ares. He really doesn't. So I don't know if this is going to be, because the way the toy looks, I will put a picture up right around in here. But the way Ares is put on in the toy, it looks like it's going to be all CG, which is what I want from it. I don't want the villain to be him, because if you look at him, he doesn't look like Ares. He doesn't look like Ares. Ares is like huge god. He is a god. And Wonder Woman's taking on a god, which is really, really cool, of course. But I want to see this thing, like, I want to see him really kick some ass, and he's going to kick Wonder Woman's ass for a little bit, but obviously Wonder Woman's going to have the upper hand. But really excited for that bit of news. I just think that is definitely a step in the right direction right there. Good actor, and I think he's just going to be doing the voice. I think that's what it is. Or he'll be doing, motion capture, a little bit of mocap on him. But, I mean, other than that, it's really going to be, like, all CG. And it'll be really cool, I think. And I am actually pretty excited for Wonder Woman, even though I didn't enjoy Batman vs. Superman, and I did not like Suicide Squad all that much. But I really just have high hopes. I'm trying to have high hopes, guys. I'm really trying to have high hopes. This is, so far, Wonder Woman is looking good. In Justice League, I will give Justice League this. You haven't heard anything bad about it. And the new trailer comes out in, like, I think it's 4 or 3 days now. So get excited for that, guys. I'm pretty sure I saw that on the post, but new trailer's coming out soon. I'm really pumped for that. I really want to look forward to these movies. So I really have high hopes for Wonder Woman, Justice League, and hopefully all the movies that's coming down the line, like The Flash, the Batman. I really hope they can get their shit together and give us just great movies. And I want these films to work so bad. They are some of the coolest characters. DC is the original superheroes. They're the coolest. I love DC Comics. Just make these work, Warner Brothers. Come on, make them work. So, guys, I want to thank you all for being a part of Webhead Movie News, Episode 2. This is going to be a every other day movie news show, and I'll be basically updating on all the latest movie news that comes out of the big budget movies. Not the movies that like a Martin Scorsese film or something like that, unless he's like doing something huge. But those kind of like more independent movies, I'm not going to be doing as much as those. I'm going to be doing the big budget, superheroes, Star Wars, Disney, even the big monster movies like maybe King Kong. But in Power Rangers, I like Power Rangers. But in Transformers too. Okay, I gotta stop listing stuff. But those are the things I'm going to be doing. And I'm really glad that you guys decided to take a time out of your day and watch this video. I very much appreciate it. Thank you guys very much for watching this video. I very much appreciate it. You guys can follow me on various social medias like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Google+. I have links to those right over down in the corner over here. I also, make sure you guys also comment, like, subscribe. You can subscribe right over here to my channel and share this video so other people can see it. There are also some videos that I think you guys would really like down below me. Check those out. I also do not only reaction videos, but I also do movie reviews and movie news. So daily movie news, stuff like that. Make sure you guys check those out. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.